The time is nigh. I wonder. Quote, for those who pass it without entering, the city is one thing. It is another for those who are trapped by it and never leave. There is a city where you arrive for the first time, and there is another city which you leave, never to return. Each deserves a different name. Perhaps I have already spoken of Irene under other names. Perhaps I have spoken only of Irene. Italo Calvino, Invisible Cities, end of quote. Quote, in all things of nature, there is something of the marvelous. Aristotle, end of quote. Third quote. The fundamental engineering feature of the fiat system is that it treats future promises of money as if they were as good as present money because the government guarantees these promises. Saifedean Ammous, the Fiat Standard, the debt slavery alternative to human civilization. End of quote. January 1824. I'm almost left without words, contemplating what I have been building or reconstructing in the past 46 months. A couple of years ago, while doing intensive 10-week breath work with a practitioner, I narrated to her that during the breath trance, I saw myself stepping on a platform, a cantilever, a projecting beam supported at only one end. I felt that I would be in an eerie suspension, and I was not ready to step up then. As it led to the unknown, the skies were dim black, except all the bright stars above greeted me with a sense of familiarity. The feeling was of unknown wonder. I knew then I needed to get prepared, hone my resources, and shape them into not just one new tool, but refine all of my other talents, even if that meant learning something completely new. So I did. And now I'm experiencing something summarized as something like this. There is no way back to fiat as a state of mind. I've been hashing and re-educating my brain with new information. I have also been integrating this info with my ongoing Hakomi sessions with Kai. I am very happy to announce that I have the resources to confront what, some time back, used to trigger me and thus scare me, being authentic in group situations. January 22nd, 23. Last weekend, I stepped in as a panelist for a Bitcoin Day conference in Naples, Florida. I was invited to be part of a boomer panel that can speak with wisdom about how we can influence others to adopt Bitcoin. Of course, I had a lot of trouble with many of those wordings, but as I like to do, I challenge those views by expressing my personal perspective. 1. I do not define myself by gender, age, or place of birth, not by any certification. I'm a polymath and a multidisciplinary artist. 2. I'm not an influencer and I don't bestow power over anyone, nor I would like to. Instead, I like to inspire beings to be authentic. 3. It was a beautiful coincidence that this happened the evening when Pluto entered the sign of Aquarius. I spoke of courage as the most important virtue this year. While Chiron and the North Node are in the sign of Aries, and Uranus is going direct and will meet Jupiter in the 21st degree of Taurus on April 20th. The time is nigh. I will expand more on my insights, as I have been a bit contemplative in the last weeks, and I'm illustrating and writing the last text of my upcoming book, The Nature of My Reality. I am recording more dialogues with upcoming guests and preparing the launch of the pre-sale of the book in the next 4 weeks. We are ready, says one little voice within. We have been preparing all our lives. Do you sense the inclination to express yourself and embrace the wilderness within your defined limits? Overall reading, Uranus is the last planet to go direct, and even if the direction or destination is uncertain, a sense of the right timing to embody and act with wisdom prevails. Resources have been shaped into tools, and values and needs have been redefined. Abundance defines form, and support is not just for survival but for thriving. Trusting the unknown is a crucial lesson, and confronting fears allows one to step into the platform. One last word. Pluto enters Aquarius again, signifying acceleration. Clinging to fixed past ideologies can bring pain. The invitation is to plan strategically for reconstruction, what is wholesome to you, enabling navigation in the right frequency and vibrating in pure, thriving experiences of joy. In essence, be your own person. Okay, I'm going to read, well, there's a bunch of footnotes. I'm not going to read them. They're talking about the definition of what fiat is, the definition of wonder, and also some astrological details if you're into it, and also the human design part. I'm actually going to read that part because it's interesting. So the sun resides on gate 41-4, symbolizing successful adaptation to limitations. The moon and the earth align with gate 31-4, reflecting the ability to showcase leadership qualities positively and receive public recognition. Venus at gate 10-5 embodies behavior grounded in higher principles, challenging existing norms. Mercury in gate 38-6 advises against stubbornness, cautions against potential misunderstandings. Mars at gate 54-1 suggests extreme ambition and a proclivity for keeping secrets. Jupiter at gate 27-6 signals wariness of potential generosity abuse, underscoring the importance of assessing readiness for nurturing. Saturn at gate 55-6 represents emotional awareness, acknowledging the interdependence of material abundance and individual spirit, finding spirit through materialism. The nodes at 51-4 and 57-4 spotlight the genius to uncover opportunities amidst shock and the ability to master relationships based on intuitive clarity and sensitivity, ultimately enhancing productivity. Okay, guys, so I am thrilled. I don't know if you feel it, but I feel I left something very big behind. I'm still processing, integrating all that. So that's why I haven't really been able to write. Again, I'm keeping a lot of this latest insight for the final part of my book. I wish you all a beautiful end of January, full moon. Embrace your own essence because that's what we came here for. Take care. Ciao, ciao.